What's going on, everybody? This is a video on how to perfect your drums today for you bitch ass. Let's get right into this video. Drums are important. They should not be lacking and they should not be overpowering. Basically, I'm gonna go over a quick analysis, for the most part, how I do drums on beats and how I make sure that they sound better. In general, if you're looking to make drums the way I make drums, this video is for you and only you. So for the first thing I want to talk about is the sound selection. Sound selection is just as important as what type of beat you're making. It's just as important as the genre that you're making. I'm saying that it's not a Drake beat if you're using a Ronnie J 808. If you're making trap beats, stick with the trap drums. For the most part, it's these drums. That, by the way, is my free drum kit. The link is in the description. But anyways, sound selection is gonna say everything about who you're targeting, who this song is for. Is this for the club? Is this for your car? Keep the sound selection simple. Stay within the same category. Let me get this hi-hat and let me switch it like this. Some boom bap shit. And now listen to that all together. If you want to go for something angry, fucking use distortion, use loudness. That's what I mean by sound selection defines the genre and the mood. Next thing I want to talk about is the leveling and the mixing. Mixing is just as important as leveling. They both go hand to hand. I like to keep the melody around the range of negative 18 to negative 12 dB decibels. That allows the drums to have their space in the beat, but at the same time, the melody is not overpowered by the drum. Drums typically sit in the ranges that I'm about to tell you. For my hi-hats, I like to put them at around negative 12 to negative 15 decibels. In that range, I feel like it doesn't hurt. It's not too loud. You can turn up your speakers and the hi-hats won't be fucking hurting your ears. For snares and claps, I like to keep it around negative 9 to negative 6. 808s, the minimum it hits is negative 3 decibels. Sometimes it will go higher than that, as you see. So if the minimum that it's hitting is negative is negative 1 or 0, notes that go higher is going to start to clip and start to distort. For kicks, this beat does not have a kick, but kicks typically can go all the way up to 0 to plus 1 decibels. I'm not using a kick on this. I don't have nothing on my master. I have nothing on the master because really everything already sounds good. There's room for an artist. It's already loud enough. A perfect example of like what leveling should look like. You know, if you level things right, you don't need a fucking mix, bro. But now I'm about to get into mixing. I'm gonna show you the basic mixing knowledge for drums, something that you can start with and then move on to start doing your own thing. So basically with the claps, you're gonna look at the frequency range and you're gonna cut out the shit that really doesn't hit. So the frequency range is like right there, so I can cut out this. That's gonna give any frequencies that would leak into here. It's gonna eliminate all of that. It does in fact make your mixes sound cleaner. And if you go into every instrument, for example the hi-hat, if you go into the hi-hats, like you can't even hear this area. So if your 808 is at negative 3 decibels, it's still not loud enough. You can cut out this low end right here to about 20, 25 to like 22 decibels. What that does is it eliminates all the frequencies that the human ear cannot physically hear. Your ears cannot physically pick up anything below, I think it's 30 hertz. Now that those frequencies are gone from the mix, there's more room and there's more space and there's more punch that the 808 can give. This is without the EQ. This is with the EQ. Anyways, that pretty much wraps it up for the mixing, the leveling, and the sound select. Those are the 3 most important parts of making drums on any beat. Those 3 concepts should be kept in your mind. Sound selection, what mood are you going for? What bop are you going for? Leveling, does this sound good in the car? Does this sound good on my headphones? Mixing, can I make it sound clean and can I make it sound different? That's basically all there is to it. Anyways, all that being said, check out the new drum kit that I dropped. It has all the drums that you've seen in this video. For the most part, it's all the drums that I use in most of my beats. It's going to be in the link in the description. There's also a free drum kit in there. I'm also going live on Thursdays and Sundays, I guess from around 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock Western time. That's around 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock Eastern time. On my live streams, I listen to beats, I collab with people, and I make my own beats sometimes. So if you want to like get information or get more tips and shit, you go watch that shit. Thank you guys for watching. Also check out the free drum kit that's in the description. Anyways, thank you for watching. See ya.